I'm Wes from Recommended Playing. Welcome to Rumor Wrecker, where we find answers to questions nobody ever asked. Today's mildly interesting topic is figuring out if you can unlock the real Mega Buster in overtime mode. To unlock the real Mega Buster, you need to kill 53,594 zombies, and then finish the game with any ending. Overtime mode has an ending, ending S, so it should apply. Correct? Let's find out. This whole endeavor is sponsored by me, who wanted to make an Infinity Mode mall food video only to find I didn't have Infinity Mode unlocked. To unlock Infinity Mode, you need to complete Overtime Mode. At least, conveniently, I have a save file post Bomb Collector after one of our other Rumor Wreckers. Quick check to see if I have the real Mega Buster unlocked, and nope. So I thought to myself, can I get the real Mega Buster in Overtime Mode? Thus was born this Rumor Wrecker. Starting off with about 10,000 kills on the counter and a serious amount of time to kill to get into Overtime Mode. There's just a couple of tasks left to complete in the main story, like Larry the Butcher and some runaround. Damn, Jesse, that's going in my cringe comp. Then it's killing nearly an entire day driving around the maintenance tunnels. I managed to get to 30,000 kills in that time, which puts a serious dent in what we need. I didn't actually know about this, but with 2 hours left, you do get a call from Isabella telling you to come back to the hideout for a cutscene. In all my playthroughs of Dead Rising, I've never, ever heard this call. I almost always just kill time in the hideout, which obviously auto-completes the cutscene. Pretty neat. I managed to gather a good number of queens during this time as well, which is going to make Overtime Mode a little faster, he said, laughing. Once that business is all done, it's off to the rooftop to wait for Ed and enter Overtime Mode. Overtime Mode is pretty simple, but there's no zombies until you do the major tasks. This is a simple loop to pick up all of the materials that Isabella needs, and then snagging the weekly photo magazine and hoofing it back to Isabella. After a simple trip to the clock tower for a Jenny, we're back to Isabella once again. Dump the 7 queens, and now we're free to finish out the kills. Back to the maintenance tunnel once again. Only 22,000 kills to go now in the 20 or so hours that we have left in Overtime Mode. Easy peasy for a veteran zombie genocider such as myself. I wonder how many hours of my life I've wasted doing this same task multiple times, and how many I will waste in the future. As a fun note, as your time declines, Frank will make little quips about becoming one of them to keep you active and on task. But after what feels like an eternity, Zombie Genocider is complete. 53,594 kills finished in Overtime Mode. Now it's just time to collect 3 final queens and head back to Isabella to hand them in. After a quick little detour, of course, here's a little double dip for Rumor Wrecker. I'm off to Sion's Food and Stuff to grab 2 chips and 2 cabbages, and then off to the blender in the food court. Here I'm going to quickly mix an Energizer and a Spitfire for Brock. Then, head back to Isabella, and it's time to start the escape sequence. This is just a matter of quickly running through this as fast as possible to get to the Jeep. Once you're at the Jeep, chug the Spitfire first, and then the Energizer, and hop on in. Your mixed juice effects will persist through the tank fight. The Energizer's invincibility will be persistent through this fight, making it impossible to lose. Necessary? Not really. The rail shooter fight versus the tank isn't overly difficult in the first place, but I'm not a gambling man. Free wins are great. Now for Brock himself, it's just a matter of spitting on him with Spitfire until he dies. This fight went horribly bad, but I've never lost to Brock, so he gets spitted on to death eventually. Now for the results of this Rumor Wrecker. Can we get the real Mega Buster from completing Zombie Genocider in Overtime Mode? Well, look at that. Yes, we can. Now for the next question. Is this practically useful? The answer is not particularly. You'll need at least 36 to 48 in-game hours to complete Zombie Genocider. That means you can't feasibly do Zombie Genocider exclusively in Overtime Mode. You'll need a head start from an existing 72-hour mode file. Maybe you could stretch it if there were somehow enough zombies in the exit tunnels and you had the weapons to take them down, but that's extremely unlikely. So if you're not in the know, once you're in the tunnels, you have unlimited time, so you could potentially kill as many zombies as you need to. But would you want to do that barehanded? Probably not. If in the rare case you haven't finished Zombie Genocider during 72-hour mode, and you're going to complete Overtime Mode anyway, you can make sure to do this so you'll ensure unlocking the real Mega Buster for your Infinity Mode attempts. This will obviously be a niche application, but maybe it's some good information to know. It may only be useful in a theoretical Dead Rising Platinum Trophy speedrun. But then again, if you're speedrunning Dead Rising, you'll want to complete all of the achievements in 72-hour mode. Then just complete overtime mode as quickly as possible, since it's not really time gated. Thanks for watching. If you had a good time, you can subscribe for more rumors to be wrecked, guides, future challenges, and reviews. If you want to support the channel, you can use Super Chat during live streams or use Super Thanks on this or any one of my videos. The Patreon is back live. You can support the channel at patreon.com/recommendedplaying. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Your support is greatly appreciated and keeps this channel going.